This is the Beer House Podcast. I'm Dan.
I am Rob.
Fernando.
And you are in the Beer House, hence the Beer House Podcast. Fernando is with us. He's one of our consistent special guests, I guess.
100%.
We've got somewhat of a special episode as well.
Ooh, I'm excited.
How excited, though?
If I were to give it a rating, maybe like an 8.2.
Oh,
8.2. Okay, that's pretty good. Hopefully I can live up to the 8.2 now. That kind of, okay, well, whatever.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to be featuring a brewery, I apologize, from one specific brewery with all three beers. And these guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but a few episodes back, we mentioned that we're going to be doing some beer from a brewery out west. Well, this is it. These guys are based out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. They're Kilter Brewing. And they were brought to my attention from a friend of mine who we used to do like beer exchanges with. Mm-hmm. And his buddy used to live there and would bring beer back all the time. And he's like, you got to try this stuff. And I tried one of their milkshake IPAs, and it was really good. So hopefully these live up to
I really hope so,
the other one too. But let's give them a shot. Let's go with their first one here. This is a Space Jam Jammy Fruit Sour.
Wowzers.
So it's
that's a lot of jam.
It's very jammy, that's right. But it's 6.7% alcohol. It says jam-packed with a slam jam of Kilter berries.
Oh wow.
So
6.7?
6.7, and their logo is on the label here. It's like almost like an octopus, and it looks like an octopus in space, like basically almost near Saturn. And it's
honestly,
kind of purplish.
It better pour like freaking jam. It better be thick.
If it doesn't pour like jam, you're gonna be really upset. But we're gonna pour it anyways, and you're gonna like it. So, I mean, you got the 8.2. So let's get this guy open and see how it goes. Hopefully, it's decent. See what it looks like. Ooh.
Very nice color.
Yeah, it's a nice kind of like a pinkish red color. That's what I was expecting. So, I like when it comes out to that. So let's get a little.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting like a deep blue, but you know what?
A deep blue.
This is an interesting color. Looks like space itself.
For some reason, I'm thinking of blueberry jam.
Blueberry jam. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, but it says Kilter berries, which obviously is made up. So who the hell knows? But cheers, guys.
Cheers, cheers.
I like that smell.
Really good.
It does smell jammy.
It was already jammy when I smelled it initially, but now
It kind of tastes how it smells. Like I smell like
lightly.
I smell like
Very
a lot of
lightly.
I smell like berries like strawberry, raspberry, maybe it's like some blueberry in there, but it's not blue.
You're already gonna know what I think of this beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know exactly. I can tell. I'm looking at your face and
We
you're like,
already know.
yeah, I'm looking at his face and he's just like
Scratching our heads, wondering.
the taste.
We're just hoping it's above a 5. At least I am.
It doesn't taste like 6.7%. It's got like a weird aftertaste, almost like a bitter aftertaste. Or is it just me?
There is a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, but I mean, it's not that bad.
No, it's not terrible. It's definitely drinkable. I would drink it again, but
It's not something you would drink all the time.
No, it's not really. I don't taste the sourness. I taste more bitterness out of it. So I'm just kind of wondering what's up with that. So, I mean, not the greatest one to start off of, but I am going to rate it a 7 out of 10.
Not bad. Not bad for not a bad beer, I guess.
Fernando's laughing. He's like, I'm going to do it too, you bastard.
I'm going to give it a 6, strictly because I most likely won't buy this on my own. It would be something you'd have to bring over, or somebody would have to provide me, because
So we'd have to tie you down to the chair then, basically.
Yeah, this is not something that I would drink again myself.
It was okay. It wasn't...
It's a hard 6, guys. Fernando.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have this again. I mean, you know what? If you like berries, maybe you're that one person,
Yeah.
that just likes berries,
You hate berries, so that's just a perfect beer to pick for you.
But that's the thing. It's not that I hate berries. I like.
You find that they're fake
blueberry
tasting,
jam,
though.
but this is. It's not even that I find it bitter at the end. It's just.
It's kind of weird.
It's like a weird bitterness. It's not a good bitterness.
No, but
that
it's
you get from an IPA.
Yeah.
It's just very off-putting. So for me,
It must
honestly,
be the Kilter berries.
Definitely the Kilter berries
Have that little taste probably.
yeah, they wreaked havoc on his taste buds there.
because it starts nice. Like
It does. It starts off good. Yeah, it just finishes weird.
but then quickly just nosedives. Like
Yeah,
it got pushed off a cliff.
Yeah, like it starts to, when you smell it, you're like, oh, this smells good. You taste it, and it tastes like kind of how it smells, and you're like, great, no problem. And then you get that weird aftertaste. I'm like, okay, is beer gone bad, or like, obviously it hasn't, but
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
That's that tarty flavor, tarty, tasty.
It's like a tarty bitterness though, but like for a sour beer, you expect more of a tarty sour, right, or something tangy. But this doesn't quite live up to that. So
Yeah, I'm giving this a 4. That's it.
oh, you're giving it a 4.
4.
Fernando's laying down. I can't speak. Fernando is laying down the law, like literally right away. He's like, all right, screw this shit, guys. Okay, I'm not taking this. You brought me here, and this is the crap you're serving me. That's it. I'm out.
I think your next 2 beers are going to make up for it.
I hope they do. I'm hoping. I couldn't tell you because right now
as long as they're not 4s in the next 2 rounds, then I think we should be fine.
They'll be 5s. We're good.
We
It's
should
a
be
5.
fine.
It's all right.
Yes, we can allow that.
All right. Well, let's move on to a snack.
Yes.
So let's pick our first snack here. This guy is something that's completely unknown. It's in a box. It looks like an Oreo
It
cookie
looks
type
very
box.
exotic.
Extremely.
It looks like it's oozing peach.
What's it say?
It says mini crispy cookie, peach flavor.
Okay, so it looks like almost like a hot pocket or like like one of those types of
Yeah, but probably
snacks or
really,
foods.
really small.
Yeah, but like obviously really small, and it looks like it's got, I guess, some kind of peach flavor inside, or peach jam, we'll say, on the inside.
And it's just oozing out.
It's oozing out.
Yeah, and it's oozing out, and it's everything's in, like, I guess, it's in Cantonese or Mandarin, so I can't really tell what the hell it is, except for the number 55%, which I have no idea what that is. Is it like 55% peach and 45% whatever else? I don't know.
It might be.
It's interesting.
Open it up, buddy. Let's try this thing out.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared. All right, let's get this open.
Let's see how this looks, first of all. I'm pretty sure they're individually packaged, but...
Hopefully. Let's see.
Individual?
Yeah, it's individual pack.
Oh, wow. We're talking like a big... Oh, wait.
I destroyed that box.
That was the protector.
Yes, no, it's in another package here.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I mean, why would it not be, right?
Of course, everything is double, triple, quadruple pack.
I mean,
Just in
God
case.
forbid, but let's be environmentally friendly. Okay, these guys are small. Oh my God, they're tiny.
Oh, okay.
That's why it comes
okay.
in several packs.
Yeah, they're like really small. They're like little small rectangles, like maybe
Almost
about
like
an
cereal.
inch long and maybe like half an inch wide. This is weird, but all right.
Yeah,
It looks
and a
chocolatey.
quarter.
Let's
But
give it a shot.
Crunchy.
this is like cereal.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Thumbs up. Crispy. Not too chocolatey. You can taste the peach, and it's just enough.
It's the right amount, yeah.
They got it right.
Yeah, they totally nailed it. This is really good. I really like this one.
I mean, if you're popping
Basically,
up 4 or 5 of these at a time,
It has the same texture as those Chinese cookies that you get for
Fortune cookies?
Yeah, fortune cookies.
Okay,
Yeah.
Same texture,
texture.
except chocolate.
Chocolate,
So it
yes.
just brings it to the next level. And then the peach, the fresh peach inside.
oh
is
my
just-
God, it's so good.
It's really good.
Oh, it tastes amazing right now on the tongue.
I will eat 100 of these. And
There's
you
a whole
actually
package
can
right now.
because they're so
Yeah,
small.
so you won't realize it, but it's kind of funny because usually we get the beers, and the beers are usually good, and the snacks are usually not as good. In this case,
Correct.
it's flip flop because rating wise, this is getting a 9 out of 10 for me, hands down.
Yeah. 9 is a good number for this one. 100%.
You know what? Let's make it a triple threat 9 there.
Ooh, triple nines.
Yep.
Jackpot
Awesome.
as well.
I like when there's all three, like, because it just sounds cooler, and we can play the lottery and not win. But yeah, like those are fantastic.
You can't go wrong with this at any point in time of the day, really. Morning, lunch,
No, and
or
it's
dinner.
a small little
or
bag.
dessert.
I think it's 110 grams from what I see there, but I don't know if that's an actual number or not. But the 55% really, thank God they said 55%.
I would really like to see if they have different flavors in this brand.
Yeah, I think they do.
Because
I'm pretty sure
it
they
would
do.
be nice to try out the other flavors because, peach is good.
I think we do have another flavor on hand there, so we'll have to try it. I think it's like a caramel, so we'll give it a shot one of these episodes. And
Oh, wait,
that's
you
good.
have the same thing in caramel?
I think it's caramel. I have no idea. It's like a brown filling so it looks like caramel.
Caramel. Probably caramel.
But I'm gonna say it's caramel. Watch it be like completely different, but
100%.
it's like it's dolphin. Like, love that dolphin. But no, I mean, this is really good. This is really, really good. Like peach and chocolate. Never thought would go together, but they do. But that's just
Well,
I mean,
it was
they're
like
both
that
sweet,
Oreo
but
cookie. But you know what? Actually, this tastes better than the Oreo cookie.
It does because it's not as much chocolate.
Yeah.
It's the right amount.
And the peach is different because the other one was more of a icing, and this is more like that liquid ooze.
Yes.
And this doesn't taste as this tastes a little more realistic for peach flavor.
100%.
It does,
So
Much more realistic.
man.
And they put more in it rather than the Oreo.
This snack
The
put
Oreo
that
was
beer
not
to
enough.
shame.
Yes, yes, yes.
poor beer. You guys came all the way from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and this is oh well, whatever.
It's okay. We got another one lined up.
We do. Next one, let's do it.
Uh,
This is called. Well, before I say the name, I just have to say it's quite possibly the best name for a beer ever. It is like one of those beers where a lot of guys would read and snicker to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I did when I read it. I had to send that to like everybody and be like, "This is like this. The name is amazing. It's amazing." All right. So this guy's a wet hop IPA. So instead of getting the dry hop, so they get like the hop pellets, the freeze dried pellets, and they throw them in to brew the beer. They get the actual fresh hop, like they pick it literally from the vine and throw them right in, right? So it's supposed to give more of a fresher taste. It's only 6%, so it's not super strong, and it is a West Coast style wet hop IPA.
Sounds good already.
And now for the name, Moist.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Moist. So this should be
Moist.
this should
Moist
be
IPA.
very flavorful.
What does it say at the bottom? Moist.
It says Moist, and it's got their
Wet hop IPA.
their octopus.
Okay.
That's it. It's like a cream color with a green octopus on it. That's pretty much it. It looks like he's dripping something, so I guess he's moist.
He's moist.
Yeah.
So moist he's dripping.
Yeah, there's so much I could say to that. We're just going to open up the beer, though, and we're just going to drink instead.
Yes.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's see how moist is.
Oh,
Okay, it's very clear. It's a filtered beer. So it looks like basically similar to like what a lager would look like. It looks very light. So pale yellow.
this should be fun.
Again, pale yellow, I could say a lot of different things towards moist. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I'm kind of interested in that the way it looks, but let's give it a smell first. It smells just. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
you
I didn't really
first.
have much to say on this one, so please. Yeah, I think you will enlighten us.
I was just gonna say, it just smells to me like a regular beer. It doesn't smell like
Fantastic.
anything.
That's exactly what I thought.
But you know what? It doesn't smell like a crappy lager.
No,
Not at all.
So yeah, it smells like a good beer, but it's just a standard good beer.
Yeah, exactly. It just smells like a standard good beer. So let's try it out. I didn't get a ton of flavor, but I got a little bit of bitterness at the end. But it's almost like it was teasing me with flavor. So I got like a little bit of the pine, a little bit of citrus flavor, but very minimal.
Yes.
And then it finished off a little bit bitter.
All
but
hints of everything, but nothing.
yeah, nothing. It's not a bold tasting beer. It's
No.
very light tasting. Like this is definitely like along the lines of, hey, let's have a Coors. Now screw you. Let's have a Moist.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? So
Perfect. That's exactly what they would do.
yeah. So
I would say so.
I think this is balanced. It's not. It starts off. There's a hint of pine, but doesn't stick, which is good.
yeah, it's,
Overall, it's
mellow. It's
yeah.
smooth.
It's nice and easy. It's very easy to drink.
I would even classify this like an everyday beer. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's nothing crazy or where you're like, oh, this is like some double, triple chocolate something.
No,
Yeah,
no,
right,
no.
like-
This is a very simple beer.
This
Yeah,
is like
Correct.
an everyday beer.
Exactly.
it's pretty simple. And like it's one of those beers where if you're just getting into IPAs, like you drink session IPAs because they're a little more mellow tasting. They give you a little bit of the flavor to get people's palates accustomed to the flavor before they decide to work their way up. This is kind of like that. Like it's 6%, but it tastes like it's a 4% beer. It's very light.
Doesn't have that boozy
No,
after flavor.
no.
Not at
Like
all.
if
Not
somebody's,
at all.
if you're like, well, you're trying to get somebody into IPAs, or if you yourself are trying to get into them, this is definitely like it tastes like a starter type of beer. So
Literally.
but it's still refreshing at the same time.
I mean, I think anybody could drink this and not have a problem with it.
Yeah, because it's not the bitterness doesn't last long. It just kind of hits you and it dies out quick. So it's really, really smooth. Like I wouldn't guess it was 6%.
What would be your rating on this then?
I'm glad you asked because I was about to say it. So my rating on this guy is going to be about a 7.5.
7.5. That's a good number. I give it a 7.
Yep, 7.5. I was actually thinking of the rating first. I'm like 7.5, and then Danny says 7.5. I'm like, all right.
Hey, you're trying to outdo me. That's trying to do like screw that bastard.
Everyone's just waiting for everybody else to respond to it.
I may have thrown him off too because he's probably thinking like 7. Oh shit, 7.5.
Wait, I was thinking like 7.6. Wait a second, 7.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, even numbers are better, but anyways.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I would drink it again. I have no problems with it, but it's not something like, if I want something that's got,
Punch.
got a little more flavor, a little more punch, something more bold, then obviously I'm not going to go towards this. But if it's something where, again, you're on the beach or it's just a hot summer day and you're just chilling out on a patio somewhere.
Yeah, it's a single beer that you drink on your own.
Yeah.
It's not something you would share with friends because, I mean, really, it's not much to.
Well, it depends on the friends. I mean, if it's people that you're kind of mad about, you're like, all right.
Yeah, like, honestly,
I guess.
The way I look at it is like,
I know we wouldn't pull that out.
if I was on a patio,
Not
like
at all.
at somebody's house who I didn't know, and I just kind of crashed their patio,
Yep.
and I was just drinking the beer, it's pretty good because then when they try to chase me off and I'm trying to run, I won't be so drunk because
You'll be
it's only
moist.
6%. Yeah, so I'll be nice and moist. Exactly. So,
Be moist. That's what I really thought you were trying to get at.
well, at the end of the day.
That much beer.
But one thing I was going to say, you did ask me about the rating of the thing, but I'm going to give you something else. I'm going to rate the name, and that's a 10 out of 10 because that name is fantastic. Made me laugh like I don't know how many times.
Every time you say it.
Exactly. Moist. So, see, I'm laughing
it's
now.
a brewery. It's a brewery name. Imagine Moist.
Oh, Moist
Sorry,
Brewery?
Moist Brewery?
Yeah, I don't know. No, this is Kilter Brewery.
Kilter Brewery. Sorry,
Yes.
Moist.
Moist is the name of the beer.
brand.
Yeah.
The name of the style of beer. The
Yeah,
beer.
but if you had the actual, I mean, if it was the name of the brewery, it'd be kind of weird. They'll be like, "Welcome to Moist Brewery. How can we help you?"
Hi, like a beer, please.
I like your moist special. Pint and wings.
What kind of lineup that would be?
Did you need a towelette? They are moist. So yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of moist, which literally has absolutely no transition whatsoever, but I'm trying to make it sound like it is.
The name is better than the beer. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
The name is better than
100%.
beer. Pass me that next snack. Let's
Alright.
open that up. Yeah, do that one.
Ooh.
That works.
Oh,
Oh, this looks like it's
got a
gonna be good.
one.
And again, okay, before I get to the description, there's a number 7 on the top left corner with some, again, Cantonese or Mandarin writing.
Correct.
What is that?
We don't know. Maybe 7 pieces. You get that.
Oh,
extra
maybe
one.
maybe 7 pieces. You could
7,
be right.
like-
Okay, I take it back.
Where?
You're right. Probably that's what it is. So this guy is
Not
chocolate
6.
orange flavored Kit Kat. So it's in a bag, like just a regular small bag, and I think they're individually wrapped. Is what it feels like, anyways. But yeah, chocolate orange Kit Kat. So
Packaging is nice.
packaging is really good. These should be good. And if they're not, we'll go back to moist.
Yes. We'll pour more of that.
Wash it down. Some nice.
One for you. Ooh, they're bite sized, so basically like the
fantastic.
like the Halloween fun size. That's what they look like. They're individually wrapped, as I thought. They got like the
I'm pretty sure you can even
slice of orange with a
you
little
could even
drizzle
write
of
your name on it
chocolate.
and say, "Have a break, have a Kit Kat."
Oh look, yeah, you can write stuff on the back. That's so nice.
Smart.
Okay,
Let's try these out.
let's do it.
Smell very orangey. Nice.
Yeah, it does. Milk chocolate and orange. Can't go wrong with that.
Great.
Oh wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, these are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Really good job. Obviously.
The right amount of orange for the amount of chocolate, and then the wafer in the middle. Yeah, wow.
That nice little crunch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm into this one.
If you see these, pick them up ASAP. If not, give me a call. I'll pick them up for you.
Actually, screw that. If you see them, pick them up and bring them over here. I want more.
Wow.
It's
These are
worth the
good.
trip. I mean, TNT is a little chaotic, but it's worth the trip.
Well, these were purchased at All Nations. Or Nations, sorry.
Nations.
Okay.
But it still is chaotic.
Fantastic ratings.
By the way, for a place that says all nations, there was maybe only like 2 nations food in there. That's it.
Yeah, there wasn't much. Most of it was. It looked more like a fusion because you got like
Of course.
they had like regular stuff and they had stuff like this, right? So, but either way, awesome snack. I give it 2 thumbs up, obviously. But in terms of rating wise, out of 10, I'm gonna give this a 9.
A 9 as well.
9.5.
Oh,
I liked it more than the other ones. The other
Did
ones
you?
were good, but I love orange and chocolate. Orange and chocolate is probably one of my favorite mixes.
oh, nice. I like them kind of like the same. I like both, but really good, really good. So that was again the snack being better than the beer. What's up with that?
Amazing. Can't expect more than that.
No, you can't. But just so weird because you would think that
So we're
like,
on to
we
the
get a better beer. I guess we probably should move on to another beer. What do you guys think?
100%.
Yeah, let's move on.
100%. Let's try
We'll
it.
go back to that one. Ooh.
We'll go back to this one later on. Oh, this one is interesting. Dark Zone.
Dark Zone by Kilter again.
I am enthusiastic about this one.
It is a black IPA. It is dark, hoppy, and roasty. So black IPA is basically like a hybrid IPA it's a cross between a stout and an IPA. So you get like, the smokiness of the stout,
Yep.
but then you usually get like the fruitiness and the bitterness of the IPA. They do have black lagers as well, which is, tastes like a smoky, malty lager. But this guy, the IPAs in particular, I mean, if you like regular IPAs, like the fruitiness of the IPA, then these are a pretty good way to go.
Great black IPA. It sounds totally. I don't even know if I've had one of these in the past. I think this is one of the few.
Yeah,
I've
you haven't had too many of them.
Maybe
I don't know if you have.
one,
Well, maybe you have.
But
Just lie. Just say you had a bunch.
no.
No? Okay.
I think I've only had maybe one, but the black IPA, no. Stouts and all
But,
the other different
Yeah,
types.
they're not as common.
No,
At least good ones.
yeah, like I find that, but I also find the breweries, like I know about 5, maybe 10 years ago, breweries that were putting out a lot more black IPAs, like they were kind of like in a regular rotation of sorts.
Gotcha.
Now you don't, you might get like one a year from that brewery puts one out. So it's
Is it because like it's harder to make?
not that's harder to make. I think it just, in this, like, it might be one of those things where when they first came out, everybody was like, wow, these are great.
More
And
like
they
a
just kind of
fad.
move on, right? Like they,
It was a fad.
yeah, it's
It
kind
came in
of a
and
fad.
kind of
I mean, like, what's
moved
out, what's big right now? You have like smoothie sours and stuff like that. So you have a lot of breweries that are brewing that stuff, right? Because I mean, that's what's a lot of people are buying. But personally, I love black IPAs. Not to say once you go black, you don't go back. Because I do drink regular IPAs too. But yeah, no, I really enjoy the black IPAs. There's one in particular that Fernando and myself, I think it was the first one I ever had. It was from Great Lakes Brewery. It was an Imperial Black IPA. So it was like 10% alcohol. It's called Apocalypse Later. It was amazing. Like it had like the bitterness of the regular IPA. It tastes like basically a West Coast IPA with a little bit of smoke in it. It was just so good.
And then they did the unthinkable. They released Apocalypse way later.
Yes, and that was barrel aged.
Wow.
Barrel aged. No, that was
Just took it to
amazing.
another level.
Yeah.
It was.
It sounds like another level.
And ever since then,
Just
I
with the
don't
name.
think I've ever found a black IPA that tastes as good as that.
no, like
They've
that's the best one I've ever had. I mean, there are a few that have been, but they're regular IPAs, so they're like between 6 and 7%, and they're good. But you're right; they just
Don't
yeah.
have that.
they're good. That's
They're
about it.
good.
They're not
Oh,
great.
gotcha.
They're between great and good. Let's say. So I don't know.
Let's crack this open, Danny.
I think
Do
we
it.
should. So before I crack it open, though,
Please.
I want to describe the label.
Please go
So
ahead.
it is black. It's got a black label. It's got like 2 pink stripes and 1 kind of purplish stripe. It says Dark Zone Black IPA. The Kilter octopus logo's in the middle. It looks like he's like on top of the world. And that's pretty much it. It's very basic, but really cool looking logo at the same time.
Yes.
So it looks very modern.
Looks like you're going into the dark zone.
Yeah, exactly, right? So hopefully we are.
Fantastic. Let's try this.
Let's try this black IPA from Kilter Brewing in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
All right, this is their chance to redeem themselves.
This will be the one that I hope is going to bring them back to the top.
I mean, I already don't like going to Manitoba.
Well, I mean, hey,
And now you're trying their beer all the way over in Ontario.
you know what? I mean,
I'm
what we
gonna take
got.
a plane and be like, can we take a route that avoids going over Manitoba?
Can we go around? Just
they,
because.
oh, what's the percentage on this one? This guy is 6% as well. So it's not going to be strong tasting, but we'll see how it goes.
It has a very subtle smell. Nothing.
Yeah, well, you can smell the malt a little bit, and smell, excuse me, a little bit of citrus.
Citrus?
Mhm.
Citrus?
Citrusy, is sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely sweet too.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
See
Different.
this.
Boys.
Cheers, cheers.
Okay. So, A little stronger than the last beer in terms of flavor. Not much stronger.
Gets to the point, that's for sure fast.
It, to me, start off a little bit citrusy, and then you get a quick blast of the smoke and a little bit of bitterness, and it just kind of dies out.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
But it isn't bad.
It is good.
It's a light black IPA to me. Like it doesn't taste heavy.
I'm just trying to take more sips because I still taste the chocolate orange.
Well, hey man, chocolate and beer
it's
go
making,
well.
it's making the beer taste better. So
This is really good compared to the last two that we've had. So
Yeah, I think out of the three, this is probably the best of the three.
hands down, and I'm pretty sure we're going to start off with Fernando this time with the ratings because we need to hear his rating on this one for sure first.
Well, I mean, he needs to get the chocolate out of his. So
Still,
yeah,
you
for
have
sure.
it? Hopefully you have now.
no, I have. That's why I had to see. I'm almost done.
Beautiful.
I'll take the last swig.
Let's see. What do you
All
think?
right, let's see.
Dan?
Let's.
What do you think, huh?
I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see.
I would drink this again.
But
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not going to Manitoba for it.
well, I mean, if you want to go
No,
to Manitoba,
no,
go
but,
ahead. It's
no.
only like I don't know how long the flight is, but anyways, go on.
No, but you know what? It is a good beer. It's definitely a good black IPA. It's not too smoky. Sometimes I've had a few where it leaves almost like a charcoaly, smoky, overly smoky flavor
little bit
taste
too
in your
much.
mouth. And there's not enough IPA. This is like a really nice blend between smoky and IPA.
Yeah.
And that
It's a good
nice
balance.
little bitterness. So yeah, honestly, for this one, I'm giving this one. See, it's not an 8, and it's better than the last one I had. But of course, it's that one was a little bit different. So I'm going to give this one like a 7.8, only because, yeah, it's better than the last one, but it's not an 8.
It's not. Yeah, like personally, would you like me to go first?
It's up to you.
Okay. Well, I
Go
start
for it if you
talking
like.
too late.
Go for it.
Yeah. No, I was thinking the same thing. I would give it an 8. My only feedback on it would be it kind of leaves you wanting more. So you're drinking it and it gives you, maybe 75% of what you want to taste because it's not a bold tasting beer.
Correct.
So you're constantly going to drink more just to see if you can keep getting that flavor.
If you can actually hit that flavor.
If you can.
But you already know you can't. But you end up drinking it on and being like disappointed.
It's not that you're disappointed. It's more like you're just drinking it going, okay, I just want it to be a little bit
We're
stronger
gonna-
tasting. That's all.
We're going to get hunted down by these brewers.
No.
They're like, those bastards tried 3 of
we're
our
just letting
beers.
you know how our
Those
taste buds
snobby
react to your beer.
Torrentarians.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine they respond back and like, actually, those were our 3 worst beers we've ever brewed, and be like, oh, okay, all right,
If that's the case, then send us
some
your best
good beers.
beers.
Exactly.
And
Send me that
we
milkshake
will-
IPA I had. It was fantastic.
We'll try them and we'll review them and we'll be honest
But,
about it. But again, what we just tried, I mean,
yeah,
this
it's-
one hands down. Is,
This one's good, but it's more of it's good. It's not great.
What was the rating? Sorry, what did you give it?
8.
8.
I gave it an 8 only because it's
Very
like,
good.
it still has good flavor to it. It's not strong enough to me.
I'm giving this one a 7.
Okay. All right.
And strictly because it's just similar to what Fernando said.
Alfredo is what you're
Yeah, I
calling?
was just about to say Alfredo. Fernando
Alfred.
said. It's not something you would be drinking all the time, that's for sure.
Yeah, you
It's
won't drink it a
something-
lot.
It's something that you might have once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I mean, I would I would still buy it again, but
I would buy it again, but
like-
I wouldn't drink this once a week.
Yeah, I do like the fact it comes in a black can though. It's kind of neat.
I think they took the extra effort on that.
Yeah, if you
So-
want to add some variety to your fridge,
Yeah.
Add some diversity is what you're trying to say?
Variety,
Variety.
diversity, whatever.
Well, I mean, get a bunch of different
I think
beers.
variety would be the correct
Well, yeah.
correct one this time around.
That was probably a bad thing to say, but you know
It's
what I'm
all
trying to say.
fine.
I'm just, getting a diverse selection of beer. You get your IPAs, you get your sours, you get your stouts. Come on, guys.
Yep.
But no, I like the black can's pretty neat because there's not a lot of breweries that put out beers in black cans. So usually when I see them, it always catches your eye, right? Because you're looking, it stands out.
Like, it's definitely a beer you want to, like, if you're having a party, getting a get together, you want to have these type of beers because, like, for example, one of the first times when I was getting into,
Drinking
the IPAs and all that, we went to, that bar, not the bar, but the bar by the beach. that
Amsterdam?
Amsterdam. I went to Amsterdam, and I bought a bunch of beers, and I had to go to a party after. But of course,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
At that point, everybody there, drank lagers, right?
Yep.
And some of those beers were very intense.
So
they were barrel-aged stouts that were like
barrel-aged
14% alcohol.
Exactly. So if you're having a jam and you're having people from all walks of life coming in, this I would recommend over a barrel-aged beer, because a barrel-aged beer is going to take a certain special somebody to really appreciate it and enjoy it.
Yeah,
so,
you'll get more people liking this beer for sure.
So this one, the last beer we had, definitely the moist beer.
Just say it. You know what you want to say.
The moist beer. Those are beers you definitely want to have in your fridge when you have people over. 100%.
Yeah, it's a good selection. Like, I mean, these guys made a good selection for, I guess, introductory, I would say, level people that
somewhat
would start and being like, this is not too bold, but something that they could finish off by themselves.
Yep.
Unfortunately, some of the other beers that we tend to drink are, we have to split them. Strictly because they are too intense.
They're too rich.
There are some where like you can like, I mean, if you didn't split it, you can have the can, but you're done for the night. Like, that's all you're drinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, splitting them is always a good thing, because then you get to try different beers, right? So, it's like I said, it's a good beer, but it's not that next level. Now, this next snack, I'm hoping is that next level. Bring it over.
We've been looking at these for a little while, and we've been wondering.
Yes, we've been wondering, because we actually featured one of these snacks, like the same brand. The turtle but a different
chips.
Yeah, turtle chips. They were like a sweet corn flavor, and they were really good. They're very sweet, but they were really good. These guys are turtle chips, but they're
Fernando's
flaming.
going to describe the...
Yeah, flaming what flavor? Flaming lime flavor?
Yep, flaming lime flavored turtle chips. Basically has a cartoonish turtle holding its shell.
And that's what it looks supposed to look like, his shell.
Yep.
Yeah, the actual chips look like shell. Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Poor turtle though, but his shell tastes really good.
His shell tastes good. Yeah, okay. They're 4-layered. They look like they're like bugles, but in the shape of like a turtle shell.
Basically, and honestly, it's just a red fancy bag.
The bag stands out though.
It pops. I mean, if this was on a shelf.
And are they made by Orion?
4 layers.
Orion, correct.
So apparently this is going to have 4 layers of super crispy structure.
Yes.
Where are they from?
Oh my God.
Where are they from?
They're from...
Should say on the back, if you can see it. Just curious. I can't remember.
It might be right at the bottom, the right side.
No? Don't see it?
No, it doesn't say anything.
Okay, just make up a country. Ready? Where are they from?
Jamaica.
Okay, cool. These are Jamaican chips that are flaming lime flavor. Okay. Let's get them open. Give them a shot.
Open, buddy.
Let's see how hot they actually are. Yeah, he's a sucker for lime, so.
No, lime and spice mix well.
Oh, yeah, it smells like that. All right, so here's the bag right here for those of you watching.
Oh, we need to have more of these, please.
Yeah, they're that good, eh? I have to try it right now. Oh my God, yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
That's definitely 4 layers. I like it.
4 layers. And
4
very
layers
light.
of greatness. This is so good.
4 layers of the flavorness, and I mean, I'm telling you, it's super light. Something that you can just be popping multiples and multiples. This bag's gone in like 2 minutes.
They taste like a combination of like Doritos and Takis.
Amazing.
Yep, it's not as intense as the Takis. Takis are they're kind of like ketchup chips. They put a lot of seasoning. These are not as seasoned, so your hands aren't like...
Not at all.
Just maybe a little bit of salt on my fingers, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, and you get a little bit of heat in the background. It's not like, it's not overpowering, which is good.
But the lime's
because you
there.
can still taste it. The lime is there too.
Yeah.
These are really tasty.
Perfectly balanced.
These are actually better than the sweet corn ones that we had.
These are really good. Hands down.
So this is the third snack that beats the beer.
This is a 9.5 on my end.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a 9, solid 9 on this one.
Yeah, same, solid 9. It's a very good chip. I really like it.
This is amazing.
Yes, something I would buy.
I would eat the whole bag right now.
I would buy this for guests, and people would be like, "What are these?" I'd be like, I'm not gonna tell you."
It'd be like,
turtle chips.
Why don't you eat up and we'll tell you.
Watch the podcasts, guys. If you don't want to know, don't watch it.
These are really good. So yeah, if you're in any of those non-North American grocery stores. Look for turtle chips. If they got them, pick them up. They got like a bunch of different flavors. We're going to be featuring another flavor, hopefully in another episode. But
Yes.
yeah, flaming lime flavored. This is, wow.
Fantastic.
Blown away by them.
100% recommend.
Yes.
Yes, hands down.
Wow.
And you know the one good thing about them, though, is they're very dry, so they're not moist.
Exactly.
But if you were to have these with the moist beer,
It balances it out. Like the moistness of the beer.
I think you guys need a sip.
You know what?
you got another glass over there?
Yeah, we need some more glasses.
got some extra
That's
glasses.
it. We're done.
That's
This is
fine.
the last one. I'm going to use the same one.
It's okay. We got some glasses you can pour. So we're going to pour some more of the moist because, well, whatever.
Well, we
I
need
brought
to-
it up.
That
And
as
we
well.
got to drink it.
That as well.
But,
But, you have to enjoy these chips, right?
While we drink these beers, we want to thank you guys for listening. But I also,
Yes.
before we sign off, I want to give a shout out to a friend of ours, mine and Fernando's, and actually Rob's as well.
Yes.
He recently moved to Miami, Florida. It's Alfie.
Alfonso.
Alfie and myself were the ones that kind of got into craft beer at the same time. We started to explore a bunch of things, and then we brought Fernando in the fold, and then brought Rob in the fold, and slowly started influencing people as we went along. And yeah, he's one of the he's like the OG, like me. So I mean, in the group, anyways. So
These two guys. Yeah, man.
yeah, I just
I'm
want
telling
to
you.
just want to say, give him a shout out, and I know he's loving Miami. I'm eternally jealous because we are in Toronto, Canada, and it sucks because it's dark at 5 o'clock and it's cold. So, I mean, that's what happens this time of year, but nonetheless, he's enjoying his 25 or 30 degree weather, whatever it is. I hate you. I hate you. But, you know, I really wish him all the best. You suck. And I mean, you know, I hope it all works out for him.
It's okay. They got hurricanes.
Yeah, they do. That's true. Okay, never mind.
Cheers to Alfie.
Cheers to Alfie and some hurricanes, I guess. I don't know.
So,
All right, cheers. Oh, no, you get it. There we go.
some good times. Some really good times.
So on that note as well, good times. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and hopefully it's a good time for you. And we will catch you on the next round. So have a good one.
And have a moist evening.
Yes.
Enjoy it all. Not at once.